Police in Calabria, Italy, arrested 7 suspected members of the underworld today. They're believed to be involved in a war that's raging among organized crime families in the region. Mark Phillips reports on this bloody business and one courageous woman who's been trying to stop it.
Carmelita Russo, a modern professional Italian woman, a woman a lot of people would like to see dead. Russo, a state prosecutor, has been waging what seems like a one-woman battle against organized crime in Calabria, the remote backwater right at the toe of Italy's boot.
Mafia, Ndrangheta, Camorra.
It's a battle, she says, that she's been losing. Calabria has become the killing field of Italy in a gruesome gang war that has already claimed more than 140 victims this year. One local journalist keeps score.
141.
Victim 141, killed by shotgun blast in broad daylight. No witnesses, there never are. In Calabria, it's called the Ndrangheta. But like the Mafia in Sicily or the Camorra in Naples, it's the same bloody business under a different name. What used to be a small-scale gangster operation involving kickbacks on public work projects and tidy profits from extortion and kidnapping rackets has changed. Despite police efforts, the big-money drug trade to the United States has arrived. It's been driven across the water from Sicily by concerted police pressure there. With the narco dollars has come narco violence that the authorities seem unable or unwilling to stop.
During the night, drugs is unloaded on the shores and nobody sees it. And if someone can see, of course he will be killed.
As Carmelita Russo has found out, the reward for trying to fight the Ndrangheta is to live with the constant threat of death. The family of someone Russo helped convict sent her a little gift, she says, a doll with a needle through its throat, the Calabrian promise of revenge. That type of threat to Russo and the historic mistrust by Calabrians of the government in Rome have taken away the main weapon Italian authorities have used elsewhere against the underworld. At trials here, no defendants repent and turn state's evidence to provide crucial testimony. Fierce Calabrian loyalty means the code of silence is unbroken.
All the Italian criminal vices are corrupted virtues, or if you wish, virtues that have gone mad.
After 12 years of police escorts, bulletproof cars, death threats to her and her family and friends, and the frustration of dealing with an often corrupt system, Carmelita Russo has asked to leave. She's being transferred to Rome. She'll keep her police escort, though. Calabrians, she says, have another trait: long memories. Mark Phillips, CBS News, Calabria.
Tonight's Daily Difference, crime and punishment. We've all heard the stories and seen the violence of the mafia in this country. But consider now Italy, the birthplace of the mafia. In the province of Calabria, there is a brutal new wave of mob violence, and we have more from NBC's Arthur Kent.
Carmelo Vinci was a small-time hood, well known to the police. 19-year-old Massimo Mardocchio was his partner. Today, they're together one last time. Gunned down by a rival gang, the boys are grieved, not just by relatives, but by their extended crime family.
They have this system to settle all the conflicts and to measure the power. They have violence and armed confrontation.
The murder rate in the small towns of Calabria is twice that of Washington, D.C., the U.S. murder capital. One double murder here shocked all of Italy. In the shop across the street, butcher Giuseppe Grimaldi and his brother were killed by repeated shotgun blasts. Then the killers, using the butcher's own knife, cut off his head, tossed it in the air over the street, and used it for target practice. The next day, the killers shot up the dead man's house, wounding 2 of his children. Everyone's life is on the line as the gangs fight over everything from drugs to government spending. Just ask these children. Do you have fear, Fabio?
Right. Because my father is a policeman.
Your father is a policeman? So he investigates the mafia families?
Yes.
Does he carry a gun?
Yes.
Do you like that he carries a gun?
No. No.
Police search the countryside for mafia arms caches and hideouts, but people here are afraid to give evidence. Captain Salvatore Luongo.
Quindi bisogna instaurare un rapporto personale con la gente per riuscire ad avere qualche notizia utile. E le dico che è molto, molto difficile.
People mistrust the authorities here because they know the local political strongman, Francesco Macri, has been linked by investigators to the mafia.
Non ci vuole molta intelligenza per capire che si tratta di propaganda degli avversari politici.
The police say they know who the mafiosi are, but they are handicapped by a government penetrated at every level by the crime families.
A section of the state is fighting the mafia, the police, the carabinieri and the others, and another section of the state is working with the mafia.
Tarianova's church, however, has taken the offensive. Monsignor Francesco Tomaioli has publicly challenged the mafia to stop the violence.
Com'è che potete dare un bacio a vostra moglie, ai vostri genitori, ai vostri figli, quando voi seminate la morte lungo le nostre strade?
Many townspeople have gathered round their priest. Most just live in fear, in poverty, and in silence. Arthur Kent, NBC News, Tarianova, Italy.